And moving on again. Let's just jump straight into it. 12. Mr. Kiskanen administers a YouTube account, John K., which has 1,930 subscribers, and 2 Facebook accounts, Jua Kulave Kiskanen and Jua Kiskanen, which are followed by 926 and 950 people respectively. UKOA also has a number of Facebook groups in which Mr. Kiskanen has also been active, including the discontinued group Remaining Loyal to the Kingdom of Australia, which had 2,300 members, and the successor site Introduction to the Anzac Research Group, which has 1,500 members. These are believed to be the public sites from which more dedicated members are eventually invited to closed groups for further discussion. It has been my observation that Kiskonsen's posts, and his videos in particular, were a major focal point for UKOA. Videos produced by Mr. Spires were often introduced and referred to Mr. Kiskanen through his various formats. So, Mr. Matthew Reason, why aren't my videos included in the attached evidence? That's kind of bizarre, or we would refer to my videos. 13. Mr. Kiskanen's YouTube channel was a major focal point of the movement and a venue from which he regularly told his viewers that they did not have to obey the law or the police, and encouraged confrontation. For example, the YouTube videos Notice to Police, 27 July 2020. New South Police have a lot to answer for, 5th of May 2020. Only citizens can be fined by police, 11 April 2020. New South Wales Police are getting the picture, 20th of May 2020. Police, treaties and the common laws of war, 7th of May 2020. New South Wales Police take notice, 6th of May 2020. There are rules we must follow, 1st of May 2020. In a YouTube video on the 26th of June 2020, How to Get Off the Citizenship, Mr. Kiskanen told viewers that they were actually required to ignore the law as subjects of the UKOA. On the 27th of July 2020, YouTube video Notice to Police, he stated that he would no longer be attending court when required to do so. He suggested that he would not be pursued in regard to his non-appearance, as the courts and police would know he was beyond their jurisdiction. There is a little confusion in Matthew Reason's head here, but let him go about laying out all these things on the table. 14. On 25 May 2020, Mr. Kiskanen posted a video on YouTube in which he indicated that Mr. Spires had been declared King of Australia and encouraged people to make the oaths of allegiance. This was followed by an online campaign through YouTube and Facebook of getting as many individuals to swear allegiance as possible. As a part of the emergence of the kingdom, a campaign of raising the red ensign flag at war memorials across Australia was undertaken, beginning with Mr. Kiskanen doing so at Campbelltown on 17th of July 2020. It is believed that Mr. Kiskanen declared himself to be the Lord Mayor of Campbelltown on this occasion. The red ensign flag, and specifically an early version of it, is used by UKOA as their flag UKOA adherents believe that it signals their jurisdiction and that by flying it, they render themselves immune from action by police under international law. Mr. Spires and others have advocated a theory that this is a land flag which places them outside the jurisdiction of Admiralty law as represented by the blue Australian national flag. So there you go. Your red ensign is listed in the Supreme Court as a land flag in opposition to an Admiralty flag that was raised above your Parliament in the Flags Act 1953-54. So these statements that will obviously continue into the next slide are the affidavit of a Detective Senior Constable Matthew Reason of the Fixated Persons Unit of the State Protection Squad of the New South Wales Police Force, directed by people in the executive branches of government. Mr. Reason knows a lot more than he's alluding to from his police position. He's spoken to me on the phone in relation to quite a few things that still have gone unanswered at law. There's a learned point of view coming from this application, is what I would say. You also have to understand that these are the words of a police officer working in a group of police officers with an aim to stop and take down a man in relation to his beliefs, which are outside of the doctrine that is being thrown around by the state. Matthew Reason has made quite a load of spurious claims, which up to 15 of his affidavit has yet to prove any belligerence or hostility that comes from a group of people attempting to remember their past. We're obviously more than halfway through Matthew Reason's affidavit, and he's laid out a claim that he believes. Whether that's what he believes we believe is another story altogether. But it's definitely a claim of what he believes, laying down a very specific trail of words. That there are sentence structures within Matthew Reason's affidavit that have come from a learned police standing, and the constant switching between names of family name and Mr. and abbreviated title versus title. What is evident is that there are very specific things now detailed within the first page of entering into this case. That there are things named by title, there are things described, there are things referred to, there are actions that have been referred to, and as we've seen from the introductory legislation, the United Kingdom of Australia is not a terrorist organisation. It is a literal impossibility for it to be so. No judge would sign off on that. So we come to learn that Matthew Reason has overly laid out some very specific allegations in a repetitive and switching form in a hope to cover all bases while he jumped the gun, and is probably now thinking, should I have done that? It gives credence to something that, at international law at least, would see some repercussions take place.